Hey man, how you doing?
I'm stressed, you know.
Now's the
'Cause
time. Now's the time to relax, mate.
that's the
It's
time to relax and cast some cool games.
absolutely. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm very excited to to see our dear Taran get his ass kicked by a Protoss.
You're so pessimistic. I mean, I think Bulker's got a chance.
Yeah, man, but that's if he adapts. If you get what I mean here, mate.
Well, this whole team that we're playing against are pretty much unknown, aren't they? Because we know nothing about them. I mean, they're an American team, which means they have no stats on this server. And I mean, I'm not even sure if these guys are actually members of that team. So
Well, we basically know nothing. Anyway, let's start with
yeah,
choosing the players. In
go
the
for it.
top right, we have our teal Protoss. Is he even teal? Our pink Protoss.
Pink, yeah,
Pink. Playing for Nanaue eSports. It is the Exponent.
That's quite a cool name, isn't it? I quite like that.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
And who do we have down at the bottom?
At the bottom, we have representing Maximus Brood, the mighty, one of our oldest standing members actually on StarCraft 2. It is Bolka from Macedonia.
I'm playing for Maximus Brood.
Maximus Brood.
Just to
Sponsored by
be.
WWR.
I was just about to say. I was just like, let's sell ourselves out a bit here. Yeah, we're sponsored by We Are Gamers. So if you guys could be a peach and go like their Facebook site, I know you don't read Danish and you're probably not gonna buy anything, right? That doesn't matter because you're gonna get them up on the Facebook rank list, right?
Yeah, that's
what
shout.
matters.
Go like their pages, guys. Really appreciate it.
So go to Facebook, search in We Are Gamers. The DK is to spell WR Gamers, and then you'll find them and throw them a like. That could be cool. So let's see in the game here.
Yeah, already we've got stuff going on. The Exponent's taking an early expansion.
Yeah, and
And
it's the third expansion. I kind of find this weird.
Well, you see, when I see this type of thing, I kind of think, does he want to play aggressively? Because that's what it kind of indicates to me, that he's kind of wanting to put pressure on Bolka early on, and that's why he's happy to take that front base.
I have to admit, I do think that Nanaue isn't a top level player, because we see he's actually starting with the Salad, and this is not something that's coming. Actually, you usually wait out on the Salad, maybe get your expansion a bit earlier, and you get an adept instead, and we're even getting supply blocks here, so I actually think this will be a fair fight for a dear Tyrant, or a dear Gold Terran.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird seeing a Zealot model these days, because I haven't seen one in quite some time. I mean, what's the point of that Zealot? I don't understand, to be honest. That's kind of bizarre. It looks like he doesn't actually know the map, because he's put it at a ramp that is totally secluded to that corner.
Yeah.
What's I don't understand that, but
and what do we see back in the Bolka space? We can see Bolka. He's a known player of this map. He's played on this before. He actually he has prepared for like the added pylon rush, which never came, and he also prepared for it very poorly. You never put that bunker up there. That's just silly.
I mean, I wouldn't say Bolka's got a particular advantage right now, but it definitely feels to me as though he's kind of got a better understanding of this matchup.
Yeah, I can give it a feeling. Oh, what's up?
A Stargate coming for the Exponent, so the first kind of bit of interesting tech we're seeing here.
Yeah, I got what you said. The opponent, the exponent.
Oh, the Exponent, the opponent's Exponent.
God, you're so clever. But yeah, we do see a Starport coming up, Stargate, excuse me, and
that's got to be an Oracle, hasn't it?
Yeah. The question is if Bolka doesn't see this, and he's actually making an
there's a cyclone.
Yeah, so it won't kill him, of course, but can still do some nice damage.
Yeah, it's interesting actually. The Exponent is actually putting his Chrono boost on the 2 gateways as well.
Oh, we're gonna see 2 adepts poking up here. Will they do any damage? No, he's just gonna take a bit of health damage. Remember that this health damage will actually not be regained like the shields will, so this is permanent damage.
Absolutely, yeah. Really should have sent a shade. I don't know if he did or not. I didn't spot that, but he really should have sent a shade in initially out. And yeah, not doing that again. He really needs to be sending shades in first, just so that he can say, okay, can I attack up there or can I not? And instead he's taking a bit of damage on that first adept. This Stargate isn't going to do anything, is it? It's a Void Ray coming out, but Volker's got a Cyclone out somewhere, has he?
Yeah, he does have a
Yes.
Cyclone down at his second to protect against any War Prison shenanigans.
Yeah, and he's also now got a Viking out, so like that Stargate, that Starport Rider is going to do absolutely nothing. It is Stargate, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is a dive. It's so confusing though.
He's not going to do a single thing though. I mean, he's getting void raids, but one void raid is just a waste of resources, if you ask me. This isn't kind of Wings of Liberty days where void raids can just go kill a base by themselves. I mean, you need more than one.
No, and actually we see Bolka here doing a bold move because he has determined that War Prism actually won't be coming for now, and he's gonna move up with his Viking here. And what is he gonna see? He's gonna see the early second expansion thing at the third, and he's probably shitting his pants right now. You look and see, oh, there's no second. Oh, this guy, what is he doing? And I think Bolka is thinking to himself, what is going on?
Really nice scouting actually from Bolka. Like, he spotted the second being out at the front of the base, but then he was wise enough to go to the back of the base and check, okay, has he taken a third then, or is that his initial base? So I actually think, as much as Bolka's going to be a little bit confused, probably feeling fairly comfortable as well.
Yeah, but one thing we need to keep our eye on is the Void Ray just sneaking up upon Bolka. Will he notice this Void Ray in time though? Because he doesn't. What does he have as his base? He has a missile turret and a Cyclone. And the Void Ray does extra damage towards armored units, which a Cyclone is. And to like up to that, the Cyclone is the weakest armored unit in the game. So this could really easily be taken out by the Void Ray.
There is a drop about to go out here for Bolka. I'm not quite sure what's in that drop ship.
Will it get intercepted by the Void Ray here?
Oh,
yes it will! With
yes, it will.
move command!
They just decided to move past each other. I think there's 2 Marauders in there and 4 Marines, so it's a hefty little drop, but I kind of feel like in that situation you're better off just putting 8 Marines into a drop ship rather than Marauders. Okay, so here the Void Rays go anyway, and he's got 2 of them.
Oh, and look at the damage versus that Cyclone. The Cyclone is going to go down and do almost no damage. But Bolka has a lot of Marines coming from this.
He does have stim as well, so like he can stim and get. Oh, he actually
gets one. And
I have to say, I don't think that was a good decision by the exponent. I mean, making Void Rays to kill workers, that to me isn't the wisest.
That's a very expensive Wrath. I mean,
yeah,
it's not a we call it a liberator, right? It can't just siege and be really annoying.
Yeah, and they're so slow. It's not like they're harassment units. I mean, if you're going to make Void Rays to add into your main composition, I actually don't mind that. I think that's kind of, you can potentially have a very strong timing with kind of 2 to 3 Void Rays and a Gateway army. However, to add them as harassment units, yeah, I'm not sure about that at all.
No, I really, yeah. And also, like, it's a really expensive unit, and he got, what, 100 minerals? He got 2 workers. That's not really worth it at all, is it?
Yeah, and add on to that, he's actually left the chrono boost on this Stargate, so that's gone completely to waste for like the last 2 minutes now. He really needs to get that on kind of upgrades that are being researched, or even on a warp gate, so you can warp in a little bit faster on one of those warp gates. But he's just left it on the Stargate. That's a pretty big mistake.
But one thing we have to like say here for the exponent, he has such a scary army. Even though he's like floating 3,000 minerals almost, this army could absolutely decimate our dear Bolka. It is made primarily out of stalkers, and Bolka has the perfect army if it was against adepts. But right now he's actually gonna create bunkers at this. This is really nice because he is, I wouldn't say he's completely in the dark, but recently he's been killed a lot by all kinds of all-ins from the Protoss. And this must be one of the habits that he's picked up recently. Just create some bunkers. I mean, it's 200 minerals. Could save you the game. Yeah,
absolutely. And of course, you can always salvage those bunkers back later on for a little refund as well. So.
Oh yeah, it's like when you like I don't know if you have that over there in England, but when you buy a bottle of Coke or anything, and you like can turn to the store and you get a bit of money.
No, we don't have that over here.
Oh, well, that's what I call student blood, man. It's like, oof. You can spend all your money on beer and stuff, and then you like realize, I don't have any money. But then you find like a bag of beer cans, like, oh, I have enough for a pack of cigarettes, cause fuck food.
That's awesome. No, the thing that people do over here is they buy clothes, wear them once, and then take them back the next day.
We do actually have a drop of Bolka here moving up. Will it be seen? Will it be seen? No, it's actually just out of the vision of the exponents. Yeah. And now he's gonna fly in. And there's no units at all. He may actually be able to get 4 drones and maybe a cancel if the exponent is reacting slowly. That's 1 drone, 2 drones. Will it be 3 drones? Will he focus fire?
He should take out this Nexus, shouldn't he? I mean, the exponent just didn't react. He's moving in now, but I think it's going to be too late.
Yeah.
I still maintain though, if these had been 8 Marines instead of kind of Marauder and stuff in there, I think that would have gone down a lot quicker. But he's going to get this Nexus. That's pretty nice.
Oh, is he gonna get the Nexus? Gonna be done to the. Oh, and he gets it.
That's closer than what I thought, but yeah, he got it. And that's a big plus actually for Bulkers, because Bulkers on 3 bases.
Yeah, and this would really like I think in one of these situations, right, you have to look at the exponent's bank, and you have to ask yourself, is it really that big of a loss for him? Because he has the 400 minutes to spare, and he doesn't really need any more gas and minerals right now. So I mean, it's a nice pick off in theory, but the kind that the macro the fact that his the macro is lacking here a bit for the exponent makes that this loss isn't that actually that horrible for him.
Yeah, the big issue that the exponent has though is that he's got this army which, granted, looks kind of similar size to Bulker. However, Bulker has a lot more infrastructure, and more importantly, the exponent has he has no upgrade. He doesn't even have blink. All he has is warp gate. That's the only upgrade he has. Bulker's got 2-2. He's got stim. He's got combat shields. He doesn't have concussive shells yet, but still, I mean, he's got that infrastructure that the exponent doesn't.
And he knows his opponent is in the way right now here. He's actually getting his units in the bunkers, and his army is just tunneling through all the really bad SimCity though.
I really like Bulker's position now though. I mean, I just don't see how he loses the game from this position. I have to say, I feel like he's in a strong spot. The exponent, I mean, he's only got 4 warp gates. 4. I mean, it's going to take him a long time to remake anything. Oh, that Widowmine's going to get big hit.
Oh, that's... Well, it's never going to activate though, but what will the exponent do? He's going to try and run for his life here for this really nice force fields here, but I just don't think it's enough. There's just too many units for the exponent.
No, he's against 2-2 bio as well. I mean...
And the stim is coming in now, and the exponent is just like giving up on his army units now. He's gonna go home, see what he has, and see as he's floating 4,000 minerals. That's a lot of minerals, and he's gonna warp in with his 4 warp gates. I mean, there's just no way that he's actually gonna get units out in time to defend all of this stuff from Vulcan.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's going to end this game with 3,000 minerals because he's got nowhere to spend it. He's got no forges for upgrades. He's got 4 warp gates instead of 8, 9, 10. He's got 1 starport instead of 2. It's just how's he going to spend that money? It's he's just not got the infrastructure that Bulker has, and that's why he can't win this game from this position.
No, I think you're completely right here, and he has 4 stalkers and one ray to actually defend this. I just think there's no way for him to come back from this, and it was really nice well play for him, and he really, and he did get a lot of good moves out on the map, but I just think his macro really hurt him in this game.
Absolutely, yeah.
And there we have the GG.
Yeah, so Bulker stays on. The exponent, well, that's it, isn't it? He's out for this evening.
Yeah, he's out.
Bulker's the reigning king of the hill.
Yeah, who would have imagined that? No, just well, that's. I mean, it's well played by both players. Yeah, so we will now go to another map, and this put MB in 1-0 position for now, and it will now be Nanaue's turn to pick a map.
Absolutely. See you shortly.